Yes. We are almost there. Hi, anybody on Instagram. We're live on Instagram, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on Facebook. Joel sees everything on Facebook. Alright, so we're just getting kind of all set up here, making sure everything's going.
We're late, as usual.
We're late because we sat down, and as you know, we haven't really been online for, I don't know, a couple days. No, we haven't been on since about, what, June or July,
Yeah.
I would say.
Like
So
June, I think.
yeah, we've been busy. Summer, you know, you get busy with summer and everything, so so we're just gonna let everybody kind of get into the chat here. Everybody gets settled in, make sure everything's working good. YouTube's kind of blurry, I don't know why. We're using a 1080p high definition camera, and it looks like something from the 90s. One of the first webcams ever made, but it is a Microsoft high def, but certainly does not look like it. But okay, so I guess we can start. We have a few people rolling in here, so all right. So like I said, we haven't been around in the last couple months. That was weird.
Yeah, I know. I was something moving over there.
So in the last couple months, we haven't been on. We've been busy, and I guess one of the main things is we haven't really had anything to report. Sales have been really slow, not just for us, but I think kind of everybody in the reselling world. I remember all August, there was people who have been selling for the same as me over 20 years, and they reported this summer to be the worst summer they ever had in online sales. So there hasn't really been a lot to report. There's Jeff. Jeff and me, we share the same birthday, September 11th. So Jeff's in the
Your
house.
birthday twin?
My birthday twin. That's right. Shout out to Jeff. Yeah. So there hasn't been much to report, really. And with summer, we've been busy. Jeff says, yeah. So I guess we could start off with we moved. We went from.
Not sure if you noticed a different background.
Yeah, we have
or
a different
not,
background now. So, I don't know why we're so blurry. It looks so awful.
Like I said, we look better on Instagram and Facebook right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we moved. So we now have a bigger place. We have a full basement, which we can use now for storage. We have moved the Amazon wall. So any normal people moving would just have to move their regular stuff,
yeah.
But we're moving a business and our regular stuff, so it was a lot of work in August, you know, the hot month. So that kind of sucked, but we're here now, and we're, I'd say, mostly settled in now. Mostly, yeah, for the most part. It's hard to get fully organized when you're trying to run a business and blah blah blah, but anyways, yes, so we moved. We're still in the same city and everything. We only moved about 5 minutes down the street.
Yeah.
Not that far, so it wasn't a big deal. Just more room. So what else is new? We're trying to think of things that we, I guess, where we left off. I don't really remember where we even left off, but yeah, just recently, I guess, I've been working at Pickers World, Kingston's largest flea market. We've been doing online auctions now, local auctions through a company called Max Sold. So we've been running about 4 to 6 of those a month, and I've been heading those up. So that's been a lot of work, but it's been good. It's been nice having the extra money coming in because, like I said, summer did suck for online sales for us, so it did kind of make it better for us. But yeah, so we've been doing local sales, and we're moving. The store is actually moving to another location, only again about 8 minutes down the street, but you know, that'll be coming up in October, so we're just trying to keep it going, trying to clear out a bunch of stuff, so we don't have as much to move when the time comes. What else? We're going to be redesigning the website, which means I'm going to be redesigning the website. So it'll be nice to be into a new store. The store we have now, it's kind of fallen down. It's reached the end of its lifespan, I think. So it's nice to have something new. So what else? Yeah, summer sucked. Our sales were brutal. Like there was maybe like 3 or 4 days in a row we might get one sale, and you know, it could have been a problem in August because everything was in boxes and in transition and moving, but we really didn't run into any problems other than I think there was 2 calendars that we sold to California from Etsy. That was about our only sales for that whole week, which that's how sad it was. So it's now picking up. Everyone's back to school. Everyone's back to work. I guess vacations are over, so sales are picking up. We have been focusing mostly on Amazon FBA lately. That's kind of our action plan now to do FBA. We have taken our catalog of 1,200 online items that we had on Amazon under Merchant Fulfilled, and we zeroed them all out. We put them all to 0, and we're not going to do any more Merchant Fulfilled as of right now.
Yeah.
We also have to do an inventory, see what we still have.
That's the big thing, I think, right now is just
seeing what we have, yeah. So yeah, we have to do an inventory, and but in all honesty, I just want to get it all to FBA. FBA has been doing really good for us. If we just relied on eBay right now, we would be broke. eBay, we're getting maybe like 5 sales a week, maybe 6, I don't know. But FBA, every day we're having sales on FBA, so that's good. Whether it's Canada or the States, we send into both FBAs. We just go on, scan the barcode, see where, what the best money is, I guess, and, well, kind of the best results.
yeah.
The lowest counts, like
Yes.
the highest rank, I guess, the best rank. And if Amazon.com is at 2 million and Canada's at 500,000, it goes to Canada. Even if it's worth less, we'll still send it to Canada because we know it's going to move a lot faster, and vice versa with .com. So yeah, we've been doing that. Another thing, my friend Joe, shout out to Joe, and I see Anna's in the chat now.
Holly's watching.
Holly's in there now. Anna and Joe, they are up at his new store up in a little town around here called Gananoque. I have been asked by Joe to help him out with some online auctions, and in exchange for that, we will be getting a booth. So back to the booth days. That'll be a change. I haven't had a booth in quite some time now. So that'll be fun. So now we have to find things that are going to go into the booth.
I want to know what the invite means. Why does it say
Deck is
invite?
watching invite. I don't know, but Holly said hi, Evan and Kristen.
Oh. Hi, Holly.
Yeah, so what was I saying there? You don't even remember?
No, your items to put in the booth.
Yeah,
Finding
see,
items to
when
put
you
in
sell
the
online, you don't really have a lot of big items anymore. Things in a booth are more bigger items like, armoires or
Yeah,
big paintings, furniture, chairs, things like that. And when I got rid of the booth, a couple of years ago now, focused everything to the online, everything now gets shrunk. So, booth. Everything now gets shrunk so you can ship it online. I mean, you can ship bigger things, but we're not really going to get into that. The heaviest boxes we ship are about 50 pounds. So, yeah. Anna says, oops. Why oops, Anna? I suppose we shouldn't block our chat on YouTube either. Does it show how many people are watching on YouTube?
I think it's probably just.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
They've changed everything around. We're like new at this again. Like every time we come on YouTube, it's like a whole new thing, and we haven't been on here in so long. It's trying to remember how to do everything. But, anyways, yes. So now we need to go out and we need to do some hunting for some booth items. So that's what we'll be doing over the next couple of days. now that garage sale season's winding down and all that kind of stuff is going away, now we're going to start looking for it. So it makes it quite convenient, which is the way it always goes for me.
A challenge.
A challenge,
More
yeah.
of a challenge.
Everything's a challenge nonstop. We're like so blurry on YouTube. I don't know why YouTube looks so bad. But anyways, what else did we say we should talk about? We're not really going to stick around here too long just because, I don't know, we've had some sales and stuff, but for me to sit here and list off all of our sales lately would be boring, especially because we've been focusing on books lately.
Yeah.
So if I was to sit here and show you a whole bunch of different book covers, you'd probably just leave. Because that's not very fun.
Or just name them all, because most of them have been FBA, so...
Yep. So Canada Post have a rule where you're not allowed to ship anything that weighs more than 50 pounds. So we can only fill a box up to 50 pounds, which is equal to about 25 to 30 items. So that's all we've been sending to FBA Canada. And the States, we haven't really sent a lot to the States lately. We have been focusing on Canada, but we do have a little shipment there. Not much. Again, it's another 25 items. But shipping 25 items to the States for us is going to cost us around $50 to $60, which is crazy. But again, if we sell one book out of that entire shipment, we're making money.
We've also been a little leery about sending to Canada, depending on what location it's going to go to. Because
that's true.
Yeah, there's a few locations in Canada, and there's one particular one that's really slow at receiving and putting our inventory in stock. Yeah.
Mississauga.
He's gonna say it.
I hate Mississauga. Right now, Amazon is looking at getting a new location, and Canada is in the running. And I don't really know what it takes for them to win the bid or whatever, but they need it because Mississauga. Just before we moved, I mailed an FBA to Amazon in Canada, and it was about 2 to 3 weeks in, and we still had not got that shipment checked in at the facility yet. So I called Amazon, and they said that they were so overwhelmed, and they had so much products that we were just going to have to wait. So I think it took them about a month to sign in one box of 30 books to Amazon in Mississauga. Brampton, really fast. It doesn't even take as much time for us to mail to the States and have it checked in there as it does for us to just to mail to Mississauga, which with our special shipping rate, it's there in a day. So it's pretty crazy. So hopefully Canada does get the new Amazon FBA center. I think it's an FBA center. They're talking about Amazon anyways. I don't know. I don't think it'd be a head office. It must be an Amazon center, but anyways, they need something because Mississauga needs to catch up with a giant backlog. So there's that. Please, yes, in Kingston, we now have a new thrift store, and we were really excited, and we went in there a couple days after it opened. Paul Hurst, hey Paul, how's it going? So we're all excited, and we went in there and we scanned a few things, and we found was it a game? No, it was like a model.
Yeah, it was some kind of robot, but it was like a metal. Wasn't it metal?
Yeah, it was like a metal robot or something.
Yeah, to build it, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of like a mechano set thing, and I scanned it, and it came up $320. Was it?
Yeah.
It was in around $320, and so we picked it up. They were only asking $5 for it, and we walked around the rest of the store, scanned some books, didn't hit anything else. We went to pay, and there was a lineup out the door and one cashier. So we put down this really expensive item and just walked out. It wasn't worth our time. But what's funny is we then went to Value Village, and we found a giant toner cartridge, which came up at about $150, $180 in Canada on Amazon. So we lost out on the $300 whatever, but we gained the $120. So, and there was no lineup at Value Village. So good job, Value Village. But yeah, other than that, we've just been keeping busy. eBay, we've only been posting items here and there, but I have when you're working for yourself, when you don't have a schedule, sometimes you just get caught up in other things. You don't really pay close attention on what you should be doing and what you are doing. Who's someone? That's right. Yeah. It'd be nice if I could have won both of them, though. You know, have like the two. But yeah, maybe I'll go back. Maybe the people are like still standing in line from when we were there a couple days ago.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense for a new store that's opening.
Brand new store lined up at the door. Yeah, it was crazy. But we go to the Talese in Peterborough, and it's awesome. We've scored a lot of awesome books out of that Peterborough location. So I would rather drive to that location and shop at a Peterborough than go back to Kingston until they get their act together. So. Yeah, so I have made up a schedule, and this schedule is going to keep me on track now. It's going to remind me what needs to be done and what should be getting done. I guess if I start slacking, a couple days in, I'm going to see that I'm behind in numbers, and I'll just have to pick it up and make it up. Because I just find that in this line of work, I guess you would call it, the funnest part, the most fun part, would be the picking part. You know, going out, picking, finding the stuff, scanning. The postings, okay, because then it sells and then you're all happy because you made a bunch of money. But probably the best part is the picking. So you kind of find yourself getting the routine that you need to pick and pick and pick and pick. And then you start realizing that you have what we call in the business a death pile growing. And then once you have this death pile, then you need to start picking out of it and start putting it all online. And that's going to take you, could be a week or two, depending on how much stuff you've picked. So anyways, this new schedule, it's going to keep me in line. It's going to be my babysitter. It's going to make our profits go up. That and keep going at Pickers World. FBA, Pickers World, a little bit of eBay here and there. Etsy, what can I say about Etsy? Etsy's Etsy. Etsy, we get a sale here and there, and we're happy with that. I mean, we're not expecting much from Etsy, but we also just signed into Let Go.
Yes, let go.
Let go. Not let it go. We haven't had any luck with that whatsoever. We've had a few people ask questions.
Just send questions, but there's no follow-up. No.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't think enough people know about it yet. Yeah. People are still shopping on Kijiji and Facebook. I think Facebook is something we need to hit a little bit harder. Now that winter's coming, it's getting colder, people are going to be in more, so I think this is the time to start focusing more on these sales. And then the booth, we'll do the booth again in Aquay, and the booth will be probably better for the summer, because now, see, I've always done really well in the summer. I've never had any problems with summer. We've always continued selling in the summer just as good as our winters, and it's always been great. And this winter was kind of a slap in the face, and everyone out there, like I said, kind of had the same problems. So if they're having the problem and we're having the problem, now we know we need to do something totally different in the summer. Maybe keep going with the FBAs, but I don't know. Maybe focus more on the booth, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We have the new location for the flea market, so that'll be something new as well. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, if anyone has any questions, shoot them off now, because I'm kind of out of things to talk about, because it hasn't been very eventful this summer, and we do plan on doing more YouTube. I guess we kind of took the summer off. We didn't really go on any big vacations. We didn't go on any like overnight stays anywhere or anything, but we did do a lot of day trips. Got a tour all over the place, diversify ourselves. Yes, that's just it. We've always tried to have our hands in many different pots. So we're on Kijiji, Let Go, Etsy. We have 2 eBay accounts. We have Amazon. I have the flea market. I have the Max Sold. What else? Facebook, Kijiji, Let Go. Yeah, there's all that stuff. And there's, hopefully down the road, we want to get into some self-labeled stuff. This has kind of always been something I've talked about, self-label. But nothing we've really ever jumped on, just because I don't really know what to buy to self-label. There's too many things out there, and anything you find and think is a good idea, there's 100 other people doing it already, and you really need to make yourself different. So I don't know, I guess if you ran promotions and sales and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. But self-label is definitely something coming down the line eventually. Yeah, so, well, if no one has any questions, I guess that'll be it. We will be on YouTube more, hopefully with a new webcam for everyone watching on YouTube, because it is awful on YouTube. Facebook and Instagram, they look good, nice and clear, but this 1080p high-def webcam, top of the line, is garbage. So we'll have to get something else. Thanks, guys. Good luck with booth and schedule. Yes, thank you. We'll definitely be keeping you guys in the loop on how everything's going. We will be doing, again, more YouTubes. We haven't really had a lot of people interact with us either. I don't know. So it's kind of discouraging when you're out there helping people every day on YouTube, and we're on the eBay Facebook sites, and I'm always jumping in there with the newbies, telling them how to do stuff. They always have questions, and when people don't engage with the YouTube page, I guess it just kind of slips. I guess that could be another reason why we haven't done it. There hasn't been a lot of...
We haven't gotten a lot of feedback, I think, is... Or like, just that motivation to do it.
To get out there and do it, And we thought...
We also don't want to bore people.
Well, that's just it. Our kids are...
That's what we were kind of concerned about.
Well, our kids are always saying, Dad, you're boring, you know? So we were thinking maybe we'll change it up and bring you guys out with us every day on the road, and you know, go picking, or even if we're not picking that day and we go to a small town or something, just bring the camera. And we were going to go that route for a while, and we asked everyone how it was going, and again, we didn't really get a lot of feedback, so we didn't know what people wanted. So we're still tweaking it out. We're still kind of new to YouTube. A couple of my friends have been doing it for years and years, and we're just new. So give us a break.
Inexperienced,
Inexperienced.
Seems how we cannot seem to ever start on time.
Yeah, we would schedule it and then come on about 10 minutes later, so... But that's okay. People enjoy that. Alright, with everyone. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I guess that will be it for tonight.
I'd watch.
Hollywood, see, there's some feedback right there, so take you on the road with us every day.
Yeah, there you go.
That was kind of like our first vlog. We went to that hellhole. Cornwall. Yeah. I didn't like Cornwall. No offense to anyone in Cornwall if you live in Cornwall. Just for us, what we had like 3 near misses in the car. People were like running us off the road. We ended up at thrift stores in like ghetto areas where we thought it was pretty sketchy.
We
and
do have to go back then.
We do, for what?
Isn't there a jail that you wanted to take me
Oh,
to?
the Cornwall jail, yes. Apparently the Cornwall jail is haunted. And there's been a lot of really cool TV shows and stuff about the Cornwall jail. So we do want to go to the Cornwall jail and check out all these ghosts. So maybe we'll bring you guys on that. You guys want to see some ghost stuff? Maybe we'll just change the whole picking thing and just do a reality show. Would you guys prefer that? Just out on the road every day and doing crazy stuff?
Not too crazy.
Well, you can do the crazy stuff. You can go you can do the bungee jumping. You can do the jumping at... What, you do that?
I don't know about bungee jump, but...
You couldn't even get me on the bridge. Alright, so maybe if you want to see...
It's all about being harnessed in. If I'm harnessed, I'm okay. I'd still be scared, but...
No thanks. That's alright. You can do it. So everyone who wants to see Crystal
Oh,
bungee
jeez,
jump, give us
no,
a thumbs up. And if we get 50 thumbs up, Crystal's going bungee
Oh
jumping.
my god. That's not even.
I don't even think they do that here.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have to find a place. We're crossing the border. We're going bungee jumping. All right. Well, I guess these shenanigans will come to an end now. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And let us know what you think. Let us know what you want us to do. Let us know whatever's on your mind. If you have any questions about Amazon, eBay, blah, 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 just let us know, and we'll be happy to help you. All right. Sorry about the webcam on YouTube, everyone.
Yes.
That's rough. All right. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.